Alright! Welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. Hanging out, playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I hope you enjoy what you see, and if you do, hit that like button. So after the last episode, I've done a little bit of improvements to the base, and I've finished the CV out there. Or, I guess, maybe not finished, but done a lot of work on. A couple of things you may notice. I added a storage repository as my large storage blocks here, as well as my constructor input. The output is still the normal container, but I have added this here for all the small blocks and such. So we've got a little bit more room for large blocks as well as for our constructor input. Now, for the capital vessel. This is the capital vessel. Looking at it from the outside, you'll notice I have severely increased the size of the mid-section. It really just bumps out 2 squares on either side. But you can see, we kept the front part as I had planned. And the back part, I have updated the nacelles for the thing. We've got additional rear thrust. I do still need to get a couple more landing gear here and here. Which is one reason why I said I haven't finished it. So the only way to get into it is through here or through the landing pad, which you can access the landing pad right here through the warp core room. Yes, that's a temporary hold-in, stand-in for the warp core. So up here we've got a SV landing pad, similar to the one we have on the base. Almost identical, in fact, just slightly thinner and longer rather than, shorter and wider. And so this is where we are going to be parking not only our scout vessel here, but when we get the Rhino set up, we're going to have it over here parked as well. I know having an open area is not very defensive, but this thing's not really going to go into combat anyway. This is primarily for getting from one place to another, and as a mobile base of operations, not as a combat capital vessel. Eventually, we will be upgrading our capital vessel from this little thing to a much larger one. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save me a template of this. As it is, I'm going to call it... I'm going to call it the Prepared Wreckage CV for now. And once we get it completed and actually give it a name, then we will upload it to the workshop with said name. Now, if anybody has a name for this, suggestions are welcome. So, a little bit of tour of the small capital vessel. So, we've got a constructor input here. It's only a 64,000 box, but it's the largest one on the ship. We've got our large constructor over here. I could upgrade it to an advanced constructor, and we might still stay under the 200,000. But at the moment, I don't think I have. Yeah. Let's connect to the junk storage input. And we could upgrade it. Let's see, if we upgrade it, that brings us to 186 out of 200. And a warp drive is going to be how much? 40,000, which would put us over the amount for the tier 1. So we're going to need to find a tier 2 CPU. Well, for now, I'll keep it as the advanced, and then we can downgrade it once we get a warp drive to put in, if we haven't found an upgrade for it by then, which we might have. So yeah, the little warp core area, this is where the Pentaxa tank is going to be. You've got your warp drive here. We've got an oxygen tank, a fuel tank, and a generator on each side. We've got a little extra storage over here. Obviously, the output for the constructor is right here next to it, plus additional cargo over here. You've got your cockpit up front, and then on the sides, accessible from pretty much anywhere, you've got your little habitat, your little, what do you call it? Bunk. My bunk. With just a bed, a little closet or storage thing, and a toilet. And then across the hallway over here, we've got med bay, which I have not yet set up because I was waiting to do that on camera. So let's junk storage. Where are large blocks? Okay, we can set up all 5 of these plus food processor and refrigerator. Now, this is obviously going to go here. I'm going to set these up this direction. So we're going to have that here. We're going to have this here. And then we're going to put these. These will be on the floor. Like so. And like so. So we can just run along, click, 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 click. And that should heal everything. Then we'll put our food processor here and refrigerator here. Let's use the thinner... the thicker one should be fine. Med-based setup, time to stock it. Alright, we have a lot of things to craft, but I'm not going to worry about those just yet. So, all of these, and I'll do that since I'm going to be putting food in there. I am going to want a oxygen station, although I don't think I'm going to want it here. I'm going to want to put the oxygen station over here so that when I come down, I can access it right there. All right, so back here in our, I guess, secondary engineering, our back engineering, this is where we can actually access these and fill up storage, oxygen, fill up our places. I don't think I put ventilators in here yet. That is something that I'm gonna need to do. Let me... Don't need those. I want this. Right? And you're still going to be yellow. But I do think back here is a good place for the ventilator. So, either that, or I could put it up here. If I were to put the ventilator there, have a ventilator? I don't think so. Did I make one? Did I learn it? I think I've just been salvaging stuff. Alright, so we can get a ventilator and make it thin, put it there, and that should cover the entire ship with oxygen. So we've got oxygen coming to all of the ship. I could also put a secondary ventilator right here under that, and it would be sort of a backup. Not that I would need one because if this one back here gets blown out, then there's a whole breach anyway. Maybe what I ought to do is seal off this bridge area here and put a ventilator up in here just in case. That's not a bad idea. So if I get a whole breach in the back, I can still breathe in the front. Good thinking. Let's get a secondary ventilator and get a couple more doors. Hold on, I don't need shutter doors. I need those doors. So you... Right, you're gonna go there. Then... Right? Whoop! Okay. Weird, but okay. I think I'm gonna just do that, and then can't put it here because of that is a mild conundrum. I think okay. I remove those all carbon composites, so that is there and there, and then this I can put here, but in order so that it doesn't look as bad, I can utilize that. There we go. Oh, and you, on find, will need to be on that side. And now I can put these here and there, sealing off the cockpit bridge area so that we don't have to worry if the rest of the ship gets a hull breach. We'll be fine. All right. So I think we need to get some more landing gear, but the best place to do that would probably be in space. So I think I'm going to set this to charge, even though we're at 92%. I'm going to set it to charge so we'll get more percentage. I'm going to set this up. So I don't know where. Give us just a little extra charge. I can set it up outside. It's not going to be a big deal. No one will care. If I set it up back, I want to set it up somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where. That'll do. Alright, so I got that set up there. Aha, it's got charging 62% because we just added additional. So, I think it's time to take a little trip in our CV. For now, I'm going to move everything from the fridge over there. I've got enough stuff in here that You know what I did forget? I forgot to add a Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Wait, do we have a Wi-Fi? Not that I can see. Oh, we do have a ventilator there. Interesting. Wi-Fi. Okay. I think I'll just pop this right there. Oh, and another thing, I'm gonna put these statues down. Statues do use a little bit of CPU. How much do they use? 125 CPU each? Yeah, nah, that's negligible. But I do think I want to put them in here. Or should I put them in here? Yeah. Let's put the statues along. I think here. There. Yeah. And then we'll line the interior in here with statues as we can. Except for here and here, because this is where we access things. And of course, we're not going to put them over here in the way over there either. So, and I may end up making it like statue, or snake, dog, snake, dog, or whatever Chinese dragon thing this is. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, that thing. So we are now using just a little bit less power than we were a moment ago. So yeah, two things I think we need to do. Head into space. We need to, let's name this. On a temporary basis, we're going to just call it Repaired Wreckage CV. If you have a name for it, leave it a comment down below and let me know. Repaired Wreckage CV fridge. I need to connect to this. And I'm going to pick all these that I can right now. Looks to be almost, if not anything, which is good. Okay. Now you can turn back. I'll leave you. Okay, I believe that I have everything I need. Let's just double check our things. We've got food. We've got a little bit of gas. I don't think we have any more fuel that can go in here at the moment. Let's transfer everything from the junk storage input to here. And let's go ahead and get this making up some diesel. So that I can get some diesel fuel for the capital vessel. 48. half of it for diesel fuel. And then, in fact, no, I'm going to hold on and see if we need the other half. So a couple of things we're looking for. A warp drive. There are occasional capital vessels that have warp drives in them. We're going to look for one of those. And I know the designs that we're looking for. Pentaxa tank, obviously. Oh, I should make sure to transfer oxygen so that we have enough oxygen. All right. We've got our sick bay. We've got our medicinals. I've got enough stuff that I can make another survival augment in the instance that I happen to die. Do I have not level enough to learn that yet? I'm barely 17. I'm almost 18. Okay, we're getting along. We're getting along. That's why I'm holding off, so that once I see how much we need for this next augment, what is that? 150 engineering scrap. That'd be 200 medical scrap turned into components. Optronics. We've got the optronics. We've got the pentaxid. A restroom gel. That's something that... do we have any? I don't believe so. So we're going to have to find some Erestrum if we're going to want to start making tier 3 survival augment. And then... Alright, let's see what it says to make here. It's just bandages, health packs, ointments, pills, and injections. I don't think I have enough to make the 50 bandages. Maybe I do. No, I don't have enough plant fibers. Because that will require 150 plant fibers. I might be able to make them. Oh, I also don't have a gravity gen on here, so that's something we're going to have to rectify as well. I'm not sure where I could put one. I could put one here. I just have to move the move those. I might end up putting it back here and rearranging some stuff back here, because these aren't really necessary because I've got all the extra ones up there. I'd like to keep this, but I could put it horizontal here and then put the core up there, and that'll give us a lot of room in here. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Alright, sorry about that. I had to check on something real quick. Alright, so we've got our capital vessel set up. I'm going to need a grav gen, but when I find one, I will worry about it. I could make one, but if I'm going to loot the Pentaxa tank, I might as well loot the grav gen as well. So I think we're ready to go. So we are going to flight systems engaged. Nacelles detached. And we are off. Alright, so the list of things that we're looking for. We're looking for a warp drive, pentaxid tank, 2 landing gear, and a grav gen. The first place I'm going to look is going to be in the junkyard. We're going to need to go to the Leo today as well. We're going to make a stop over at Junkyard Station. That way I might be able to fill up on fuel. I don't know how much that's going to cost us. But it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just going to hope we don't run into any drones on the way. This thing is made of regular steel, so it's not, you know, intended for combat in any way, shape, or form. It's literally just a until I can get a better capital vessel. So primarily we're just going to be looking around here. I did, when I was in my small vessel, ping a Xerax magnesium deposit and a regular unclaimed magnesium deposit. So I marked them on the map. You can see, oh, yeah, there's the Xerax one, there's the free one. Those marks are just my marker. So it's not what the actual, it's in the location of the actual deposit. It's just, you know, I just used that, put it on there. So anyway, looks like we're coming up on the station. Now, I don't think... Alright, there are some destroyed small vessels. There's some larger space junks. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do for now, we're going to park right near the junkyard station. Okay. Okay. Okay, so 76% will fill us up. That's just under what we have. So we should... Oh, we can't. That's because we can't get, oh, yes, I don't get why it's not letting us fill it up. I'll fill that up. Weird, but okay. In any case, we can now light systems off, nacelles reattached, and we should be within the gravity of... Hold on, was there... I've got this here, which is the cockpit, but there's no lights set to the cockpit. That's weird. Give me a light. I'll just here. We'll label that. We'll lower the intensity and the range, so it'll light up this little area. Alright. Now, I think our best bet at the moment is to take out the junk scout, or the junk dart. Okay. Now, I did find another junkyard way out on the other side of the planet. So I think it's worth looking out that way. So we've got either the derelict orbital station or the derelict trade station here. Let's head to the Leo for now, because that will give us, you know, a little run around the area, and it'll continue our little storyline. Alright, the Leo is in visual range. Let's see. We have found the UES Leo. It appears that all of her cryo modules have been jettisoned. There appears to be weapon damage to her hull. I recommend caution when approaching. However, a quick look inside could be useful. Perhaps there's a clue to what happened in the ship's logs. Alright, well, there is a single module left. Alright, she does not have gravity. That's unfortunate. Captain of the UES Leo. All the cryo modules have been ejected. The alien ship has sent drones to follow them, but 2 of them are on trajectory for the planet. Hopefully they will survive the crash, and someone will eventually come out of cryostasis. The planet registers as habitable. If a little on the hot end, they have a chance. They have a chance, unlike us. My last act was to order the rest of the flight crew into Cryo Module 3, one of the 2 modules with oxygen. They were supplied with an auxiliary ventilator and emergency rations. We could find all the emergency rations, giving them the best chance possible. Hopefully the alien ship will continue to follow me. They can somehow evade the drone. Seems that most of the crew escaped in Cryo Module 3. We should search for it in orbit around them. Very good idea. You see, I don't know why it does this twice. I never could figure that out. I only have it set to say that once. Anyway. I need to change this so these are not accessible and that these are empty. Note to self, change UES Leo cryo chambers to new version. Alright, cargo module 1. That's a lot of stuff. The alien ship continues to pursue us. I've been taxing the engines as much as possible without overloading them, but we can't keep it up for much longer. The captain says he has a plan to keep them off our backs, but I have a feeling he's not telling us everything. He's ordered me to move the auxiliary ventilator and a few others to Cryo Module 3. I think he's planning on having us use the module as an escape pod. Not a bad idea if we can trick aliens into following the Leo instead of the Cryo Module. Alright. junkyard ammo repository. Let's start looting. I can't believe they left all this valuable stuff behind. To the bridge. Right. Bridge seems relatively intact. Helmsman of the Leo calculated our trajectory through the anomaly and it compared it to the sensor log of our trip. It appears that in addition to catapulting us into another galaxy and through time, it also that phrase is not right. It also increased the distance between each ship in the fleet during the journey. After calculating exactly how far we traveled, I was able to get an approximate location of each ship. Several other smaller ships like ours may have emerged in systems not too far away where we did. Unfortunately, the Merryweather and Bonneville have ended up a lot further away. All right. Merryweather and Bonneville are the two largest ships of the fleet. So, head and get out here and move over. There's only 3 logs on the Leo. Engineering, cargo module, bridge. Now we need to find cryo module 3. Come to think of it, this that I detected over here could be one of the missing modules. Yes, cryo module 3 crashed. It appears that cryo module 3 has crashed onto that magnesium asteroid. However, the damage to the module seems minimal, as if it were parked. We should take a look around. Yes, I can agree more. I'll head to whatever that is afterwards. Well, there is gravity on this asteroid. These are what or specifically these, the empty ones, or I guess those, sleep for 8 hours. Those are what the ones on the Leo are supposed to look like. They're supposed to be the white ones that would allow you to sleep for 8 hours. Armor locker, nothing there. Oh, look! I can actually walk and breathe on this asteroid. Yay! Alright, so we've got the arrival log. Entry 1, after emerging from the mysterious anomaly, Dr. Bonilla revived the rest of the flight crew. Ensign Kaplan has determined that the anomaly has somehow transported us over 2.5 million light years into the Andromeda Galaxy. Our ship's chronometer says that now, it's not like this in my editing software. I don't know why it does this in the game. It's weird. Only been in stasis for around 4 months. However, based on the star and galaxy positions, my computer calculated it's been over 600 years. I'm not sure how to explain this discrepancy other than somehow the anomaly transported us through time. In addition to that, we don't seem to have emerged in the same location as the rest of the fleet. Not sure if it's a good idea, but plan on activating the distress beacon. No, it was not a good idea. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. Let's hear them. Log 1. Survivor log entry 1. Vincent Kaplan managed to evade the alien drones that were chasing us. Fortunately, we don't have anywhere to go. This module can't go into warp. Obviously, it would never survive an atmosphere entry, let alone crash landing on the planet. Vincent Kaplan suggests we try to find a nearby asteroid where we can set up a temporary base with the stuff we brought from the cargo module. I could probably set up the ventilators easy enough and transfer the computer terminals into a pocket of the asteroid. I'm not so sure we can survive very long unless we can either find a small vessel of some kind or one of the other ships from the fleet find us. Go to 2. Found a magnesium asteroid, set up a small base inside. Engineer Bonilla can have a hole drilled. Ventilator set up with power. Once he does, Dr. Bonilla and Cardenas, Dr. Bonilla and I will setting up habitat terminals. Alright, and final entry. Seems like the galaxy might not be as bad as I thought. 2 hours ago, we received a message from the UES Orion. Apparently, they detected the Leo's distress call and are headed this way. We warned them of the alien ships that attacked us and their drones. They told us that while heading to them, they passed a planet that would be perfect to set up a colony. Hopefully, once they pick us up, we'll be able to head back there and find a way to survive. Actually, I hit back. Alright, open PDA. It appears we may be in luck. The crew of the Orion managed to set up a colony after saving the crew of the Leo. Perhaps we can find them as well. Too bad they didn't leave more details about the location of the planet where they plan on setting up their colony. We should search the star systems in the area for any temperate planets. Yeah, I got that. Thanks. Back to my medical mission. Nothing on cargo. And that. I could sleep on the asteroid. Okay. Alright, so out there's another asteroid field. It could either be Polaris or Xerax. Now, one of these junk fields, I don't remember if it's the one with the Polaris or one with Xerax. I think it's one of the ones with Polaris. Should have one of the missing cryo modules. Alright, so there's the derelict trading station. We're just going to swing by. We're not going to stop. Looks like it is the smallest trading station. You on here. Up there. Could be one of the other modules. I think this is a Xerax field. Really want to find a Polaris field. Potential capital vessel warp drive in it. I may end up having to deal with a small vessel warp drive if I find that, and then retrieve a capital vessel warp drive from another system. Since I took medical instead of engineering or exploration, I'll have to deal with that, although I could go through the advanced training and go ahead and take engineering or exploration. I don't remember which I was planning on taking next. What's this then? Attenborough. Polaris Freighter. This then. That's definitely a Polaris junk field. You can already see the Polaris in it. Ooh, cryo module 5. But I can't dock. All cryo chambers have survived the voyage through the anomaly. If we manage to locate the rest of the fleet, we'll be in great shape to set up a new colony if we can find a habitable planet. Let's just hope the distress call the captain wants to get their attention without drawing any hostile entity. Unfortunately, hostile entities were drawn. Got it. Thanks. Right? Because if I could dock to this, I could actually take the cryo module along with my small vessel, and I could re-dock the cryo module to the Leo. Oh, that's another freighter. It's actually a Polaris freighter. Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can determine the space junks, if they have things. You go ahead, actually, let me park you a little closer. I don't think Polaris will actually shoot at Xerax drones, but if I hide close enough, maybe they won't see. And power down. Nothing in the fridge, right? Okay. Not nothing in the fridge. What do you have? You have nothing. Aha! That's what we want right there. I'm not gonna have space for it, so let's get our junkyard, which is so good at hiding that I can't find it. Why are you crashing into the... Supposed to have arrow to the junkyard. There. Over here. Okay. Which space junk did I just put that core on? Why is it not lighting up green? I see the green one. There it is. Alright. Retrieve blocks. Junkyard. Neck. Yes. All right. So that is definitely one of the biggest things that we wanted to get. Yay, the freighter freed itself. Okay. I don't think we're gonna find anything with a landing gear ramp on it. I don't think we're gonna find a CP landing gear anywhere. Best we could hope for is to find another tier 2 CPU, and I doubt that's gonna happen. So I think we ought to consider heading back this way to the junkyard station. On the exact opposite side of the planet. Now, we came around this way. Might as well go back around this way. Now, I didn't see a cryo module in there. So it's possible that it's in one of these other junkyard places. I do want to swing past that magnesium asteroid. And that note should be able to get rid of that and it still show up as an actual magnesium asteroid. But if we were to mine that, it would call in Xerax reinforcements. Possible that the thing is in one of the, yep, there it is. See, there it is. Cryo module 2, and that's one of the ones guarded by the Xerax. Unfortunate. Then we'll swing by here, go back to the junkyard station, and then in the next episode we'll probably go down to the moon to look for warp drive. Maybe I've got some time I can do that here. Just a little bit of time. Honestly, I'm not sure how long I've been going for. Usually I try to go just around between an hour to an hour and a half with what I've been doing lately, just to get more content out. My things have been more goal oriented than actual time limit oriented, so if my goal is to get a warp drive, I might as well head down to the moon and check out some junk storage. Alright, so here's the magnesium asteroid, and these are occasionally patrolled by the random drones in the system, although we may have killed most of the drones already, or there's their orbit station. More correctly, the junkyard station may have killed most of the drones in the sector. We're definitely going to have to find our way over to there and take out that junkyard defense. I could do it in the dark, but that would be risky. I know how to get up under into it, get close so that we can take it out, sort of cheese it a little bit. And I may end up doing that, but not until I've got a good I'll probably do that after I get the capital vessel fully upgraded. I do have a lot of markers on the planet, don't I? I could probably get rid of the settlement markers. I use the salvage yard markers. Not sure about that junk hover vessel. I haven't been to the water gens forever. I haven't really needed to. They're probably, got a decent amount of water left in them. I'm definitely going to have to refuel them, though. Alright. If I had actually thought about it, I could have brought some, devices, like large devices from the base, and put them on and sold them here. Repaired CV input. An extra one of those. So for this, I might just slap it like up there, maybe up in that corner. But I would like to put it in here. Although thinking about it, I probably should go ahead and rearrange this back here, because I'm going to need another core. Go ahead and give me another core. Input should be out. Weird. Because it was outputting those, but je ne sais pas. Okay, I'll put that fuel in there. Alright, so temporarily, we shouldn't have much problem. Let me do this. And actually that should go on my person so that I can place this up to here, like so. Alright. Should be able to take that out, no problem. I'm going to take a little bit of the oxygen out. This one specifically, O2 capacity is 1,000, so I need to get it down to 4,000. There we go. Now when we pick that up, then we can put this and this down. That, and then that. Like this here. I think that is where I should put the gravity generator. Okay. That's where I'm going to put grav gen. Means you are going to have to move. That grav gen is going to take up that entire space. That should be that. So off, on. Grav gen's going to be there. Right. All right, very good. Of course, what this means, really, I should be able to take all this out. All right. That should all be like that. And then I've got room to add some additional stuff. Move up to there. All right. All right. That. Grav gen will go here. For now, I don't think I'm going to put anything out over here, but that leaves plenty of room to upgrade. If I end up moving this here, I could put up and down the tier 2 one, and I could put the tier 3 ones. Not that I'm probably ever going to need that, so. Okay. All right. We've got that situated. We're gonna now that I'm looking at it, I might want to put this up here and that down there. I don't know. For now, we'll leave it. Once we get the grav gen, we'll decide exactly what to do. Really, I could take this wall out, move the door over, put the grav gen over in a corner. We'll figure all that out later. Once we have a grav gen. Alright, so I think our next goal is to go to the moon and get a warp drive. Now, the question is, should I leave this here? Just go with a small vessel. I think that's probably the best bet. Junk dart 6141. How much volume does a warp drive take up? Short range warp drive volume is 4,800. So there is enough in here for a warp drive. Barely. It'll take up 2/3 of the room. But I think the best bet is to leave the capital vessel here and head to the moon in the junk dart. And once I get to moon, I'm going to start hitting up some junk storage. If I find anything interesting, I'll come back and let you know. Alright, so I'm over here. I found a DSE2 mid, which has a gravity generator on it. I found another DSE2 mid up here, and I tried to get the gravity generator off of it, but explain this to me, okay? A warp drive, right? A warp drive that takes up 2 by 3 by 5, right? Or 3 by 2 by 5 is 4.8 KSU. A gravity generator that takes up 2 by 2 by 2 is 6.5 KSU. Is that just because when they collapse down into larger parts? I don't know. But my ship cannot carry 6.5 KSU. So, I'm going to continue on searching spiders, solar panels. Care about that. That one was a thruster, but I didn't have enough time to put the thing on it. That. Oh, I don't think I've been to that junk storage. Maybe I have. That may be the one that I emptied out. Yeah, the Xerox pretty much own this entire moon. Up here and see. That junk storage is the thruster. I think this junk storage is the one that I emptied out. That one had large constructors in it. This is the one I emptied out, and then I need to rename it. But I'm still looking around. I just wanted to show you the DSE and the grav gens. So I'll be back when there's something more interesting. Alright, I'm coming back over here to the junkyard station. I took a couple of laser blasts, as you can see over here, from one of the ships that I was, I got a little, or not ships, one of the, I don't know if it was the drone base or just a junkyard defense or what, I think it was a drone base, while I was trying to, or maybe it was a GIST thing. Anyway, it was while I was trying to, words are eluding. While I was trying to ping a resource deposit. So I'm gonna come over here and grab some steel blocks. I could get hardened steel, but this thing's not intended. Not intended to be heavy. Interestingly, I didn't lose any. The only device I lost was my oxygen tank. This may or may not have one on it. Yep. I will just... Thank you. Oh. Might as well... well... Right, so... Oxygen tank was... here. No, was... here. Okay. Now, what was back there? Because, if I'm not mistaken, 6141 is what I've had the whole time. So it doesn't look like I lost. What is under there? Positive. Okay. Interesting. Maybe that was a repository on this side. I don't know. Do you have repositories? I don't think you do. You're an older build, so don't worry about looking for repositories there. I'll just leave that open for now. This back here. Start. That. Now the interior ones are extensions, but the outer ones are not. Interesting thing. And there we go. All repaired. Well, apart from that, which I'll probably just throw a repository extension in there. That's probably what it was. That's what it is on the other side. So let's go ahead. Dock over here. Oh, I'm missing this on the bottom, aren't I? That goes here next to the thruster. The house, right? Brilliant. Oh, right. I wonder if they sell capital vessel landing. It won't hurt to find out. If they did, it would be major salvage. Show me your offers. Don't see landing gear. That's disappointing. Can I make capital vessel landing gear? Oh. Is that under engineering? Yeah. Do you even buy them? See. You do, however, sell gravity generator. Look at that markup, though. I could sell one to them for 7,000. They're 25,000 is what they're asking for it. I mean, that's quite a bit of a markup. I'm guessing it's buy at half price. What is the market hold on. What is the market value of a gravity generator? 14. So yeah, they're buying it half, selling it double. But they do sell. How else are they going to make, a profit? Okay, so no to the gravity generator at the moment. No to the landing gears. Really, there's not much I can do on the station at the moment. My reputation. Neutral and neutral. I could work on improving my relations, but to do that I'd have to fight more Xerax. Okay. Let's take stock of what we've got. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back down. Well, I might have to go back down. I have an idea of how I can get a warp drive. It's not a guarantee either. Okay. Jump start. But bridge. All right, let's. And that. Okay, so the junkyard's repaired up. That was kind of easy. So now it's just something I want to see if I can find it. There's a small chance this will be a really large one, but it doesn't look like it. Definitely a smaller one. Okay, it's the one with the... Yeah, that one does not have a warp drive. So it's not even worth going after at the moment. If I had a shield, sure, but... Oh, there's another one. Nice. Maybe this one will be the one I'm looking for. Although it doesn't look like... What is this one? Oh, this is this one. No warp drive in it. Taking this long to take out its thruster either. There we go. If you don't take out their thrusters, then they don't stop. And even if they do stop, they don't okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not one of the really good ones, but right. Then bridge. 10 ectoplasm. And those two things are really the best parts of it. There's still some minor loot and what have you, but I don't think there's really much else that I really want. I don't need another cockpit though. If I had gotten one, it would be nice, but not enough. Not really want one enough to put a core on. Junkyard. That actually could go in the fridge. Not the one with the warp drive, but it was an easy one to take out and loot, so... And if I take it out like that, it's gonna respawn quicker. Alright, well... I know one place we can definitely get a warp drive. I was trying not to do this, but... Where's the junkyard station? Over this way. Alright, I'm gonna go grab our CV. We're gonna head back down to the planet, and then I will show you my last-ditch effort to get a warp drive. Alright, so depending on what this is here, I may not even need to go down to the planet to get the warp drive like I was planning. If this is a junk storage drone, then I should be able to take its warp drive. It is very good. So regardless of what it's hauling, I should be able to get a warp drive from it. All I have to do for this, match its speed, slow down, all right. There we go. Now. Did I leave? What the? Okay, where is my claim core? Did I leave it over here on the... I probably did. Alright, well, in that case... This thing should stay here a bit. Let's see what's in here. Alright. Oh, right. Let me... Now it should solidify. Right, that's weird. I'll take them. I don't need them. Alright, I'm gonna need to be fast about this. Junkyard station. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be fast enough. Not here anymore, is it? That's what I was afraid of. It despawned. Alright. That, I believe, is another one. There it is. Alright, you little bugger. Time for round 2, and this time I've got my claim. Alright, let's do this. Retrieve. This should fit. Nice. Now I can see what I can put back over here. Okay. Just out of curiosity, what's in here? I don't know if that's for a base or a... No, that's for a CV. Or no, it's on a CV. I don't know if that's for a CV or... it's for a base. Wish I could take you too, but unfortunately, I can only take the warp drive. Oh, do you have a Pentax tank? You should. Although I may have forgotten to add that. No, it's right here. How much does a Pentaxid take? More than I could carry. So, not even gonna worry about it. Pentaxid tanks are by far more common. Alright, we got the warp drive. Now it's back to Junkyard Station. Alright, we're coming back over here to the Junkyard Station, to our capital vessel. And, it took a while, because I can only go at 34 meters per second, because this, warp drive is so heavy. But, we do have it. So I think we're going to come on and put this warp drive on our capital vessel. Right. Junkyard bridge to bridge. Right. Now, let's do this. Output, connect, junkyard, repository, warp drive. Input. We can go back to type. Alright, and then that. The junk start is empty. And warp drive. Goes there. Ha 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 ha. We have a warp drive. Now we just need the Pentaxa tank and we are good. And yeah, it does give a little heat and radiation off, but it's not going to be a big deal when we're like over here, you know. So, also my survival augment reduces my radiation, and I've got heat protection because it neutralizes my temperature. So, also my whatchamacallit does. I think I might off camera go down and grab this, take the capital vessel down. Actually, we'll probably do that next episode. I think we're calling it an episode here because we've done a good amount of stuff. So I'm going to sit here next to this junkyard station. We're going to call it a day. And next episode, we're going to head down to the moon, grab the grav generator, and then probably head back to the planet and, yeah, make preparations for warping to the next planet in the system, probably over to Europia, and see what kind of stuff they have there. My main goal over there will be to get to find another capital vessel to build up, but in the meantime, we'll just use our little, I don't even know what to call it. It's our little capital vessel. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit the like button. Really turn around this way. There you go. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, the animations are kind of wonky now, aren't they? Look at that. You just read it. That's weird. As always, y'all have a good day now.